What do you guys think? You ready for some?
It smells really good in here.
Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some beef tamales, and I hope you guys are ready and you've rested your arms because this is going to be a work of art, okay? You're going to make these tamales so delicious that you're going to become the tamal person in your family. And if this is your first time making it, I hope that you find this video useful, because if you've seen any of my other videos, I keep everything in here. Things that I think you might have a difficulty with, I'm going to leave it in the video. Or I might create a little chaos just to help you out. So if you're interested in making some delicious tamales, please keep watching. And if you have been with me for a while, you're gonna be excited because we have a sneak peek of somebody very special in my life that's gonna be on this video. So let's get started because I'm super excited. Before we get started on these delicious tamales, I want to make sure to remind you guys to click the subscription button, and then after you're going to get that bell for notification, because some of you don't know how to do the bell thing. So next to the subscription, you have to subscribe and then click the bell, and you'll be notified when I upload a new video, recipe, and you can choose whether you want it all the time or you can adjust it to your liking, because I know some of you don't want to see me every day.
That's okay.
That's okay. Hey, it's not an everyday, but I enjoy when you guys do come. So make sure that your notifications are set so that you can continue to get my recipes. And as I've said before, we do have a sister channel when you guys want to see Cloud's face, where we just vlog, drive, eat, and we're just sisters. We let you into our life. So if you guys want to see that, the links are in the description area and at the end of this video. So I think that's all I have to say. You have anything else to say to our friends right now?
No.
No? She doesn't want to say anything to you, really? What about I love you?
They know I love them.
You guys are so spoiled, so let me continue to spoil you with this recipe. Before we begin our labor of love, I'm going to give you a few recommendations. Get whatever drink you enjoy, whether it's a cocktail, an agua fresca. Today, Cloud and I are drinking chai. Thank you for my chai, Cloud.
You got it.
And you want to get into comfy clothes. I mean, if you're at your comadre's or your family's house, I get you want to go all dressed up, but you got to get comfortable because this is going to be work, okay? These are not your easy to go tamales. These are going to be work, and you're going to put all the love that you have for your family and your friends into these tamales. Who's with me?
Me.
Yes, that's why I like you, Cloud. All right, friends, now that I've said that, let's get started, okay? All right, apparently I've been saying leaves. I want to correct myself and you guys. It's corn husk, okay? Or en español se dice, ¿cómo se dice? Hoja encochada, okay? So the hoja encochada, your corn husk, you want to take out your desired amount of leaves. And look at how beautiful these are. These are premium corn husks. These are not like the way my mother does it. My mother will start off by making our corn tamales. She saves all the green husk from the corn, and she saves it all the way up to when she's gonna make the red tamales. What we're gonna do with our corn husk is we're gonna soak them in warm water. So you're gonna get your desired amount of leaves that you're gonna be using, and pick like 2 extra in case one of them doesn't work out for you. And we're gonna soak them in warm water. Now, if you're gonna need them within the next 30 minutes, I would say use boiling water, soak them, and they're gonna soften up. And the moisture that comes through the corn husk leaves is what helps when you're steaming them to cook the process. Everything's all moist in there and it's happy. That's what we're gonna do. But for me, I'm gonna soak them for about 45 minutes to an hour. The other way that we soak them, I don't necessarily soak them in a bowl. We make massive amounts of tamales and we soak them in the sink. So just clean it out. Don't do no potluck things in there, okay? Clean out your sink so that you can soak your corn husks, but we're gonna do it here. Ooh, that's warm. Can our friends see, Cloud?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yay! So separate them a little bit. And the wonderful thing about these premium hojas, that's how we say it in Spanish, is that they're more uniform. So if you guys are gonna gift them or you're gonna sell them, the premium ones work a lot better. You just want to make sure that the moisture is coming in through all your corn husk. I almost said the word I'm not supposed to use right now.
Well, because in Spanish you say hojas, so it translates to leaves.
Yeah. You think after all these years, guys, I would learn to translate properly, but I can barely get my words out. All right, we're gonna set this to the side and get started on our filling. To your pot of boiling water, you want to add your beef. You want to add your chilies, and I know that's a lot of chilies, but that's where the flavor is going to come through, okay?
Flavor, not spice.
Flavor, not spice. These are mild. Then you want to add your chicken bouillon, and if you decide to go with salt, go for it. I have a large onion, so I'm only going to be adding half, but if you have small ones, use 2. If you have medium, you use 2. A whole clove of garlic. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and let this boil for 2.5 hours. If you want it super soft, tenderized to fall apart, it's probably going to be 3 hours. I'm going to bring it to a boil, and then I'm going to turn it to a medium-low heat. It's going to depend on your burner. So I'll see you guys when this is all ready so we can shred it, and then we can get started on our assembly. Yeah?
Let's do it.
There's no perfect way to shred, so you just got to get in here. Sometimes when you get pieces that have that tendon, it makes it a little bit difficult, so you can keep it out or do your best to get in here and just let your fork do the work, okay? So I'm going to do that to this and the remaining pieces that I have, and I'll see you guys shortly when we have to blend for our sauce, okay? Don't skip on the sauce. I know you guys like to skip, but not on that part. See, if you get the pieces that don't have all the fatty and the tendon right next to it, it just melts apart with your fork. But right now, I wanted to show you guys the toughness of shredding when you have these fats and things, okay? Remember to shred it how your family enjoys it. If you have little kids, make them super small. If you already know your way, then do your thing. Before I begin our filling, I want to share a little tip with you guys because I know I get messages that you guys worry about me and I appreciate it, so I'm going to share it with the rest of our friends. If you're using a NutriBullet to blend your chiles, what's going to happen is that if it's too hot, it's going to explode on you. I've never had it happen to me, but you guys are letting me know that it is a possible thing that can happen. But what I'm going to say to you is wait till your chiles have cooled. Just take them out of the pot that we boiled in, let them cool, and once they've cooled, then you can blend, okay? Unless you're going to be using a different kind of blender and you want to strain it, but I think you guys have heard me whine and complain enough about not liking that particular part of boiling chiles. So now that I've said that, let's get started, okay? So, come in a little closer. You want to save that garlic that we boiled because you want to squeeze all the goodness in here, okay? And now we're gonna start adding our chiles, and this is gonna take me probably 2 times to blend, right? Let's see how much I can do. You guys know I max it. I'm gonna add a little bit of my broth in here. So that's about a cup of broth I'm gonna blend it with. And
is that chili water?
This is the broth from the beef that we boiled in.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna enhance all the flavors we have going on. There's nothing worse than eating a tamal that's bland and flavorless.
We've all had them.
I don't cut corners. So let's go ahead and begin blending. 1, 2, 3, 4. That quick blend should take you about 30 to 45 seconds if you're using a NutriBullet, and then come back and let us know how long it took you on whatever blender you're using, okay? So I'm gonna continue the process with the remainder chile that I have, and I'm just gonna pour this into a bowl, set it to the side because we're gonna need it to begin the delicious part of our filling. All right, friends, we're done blending, but I do wanna share with you that I used a total of 2 cups of broth to blend my chilies, and any remainder that I had, I just poured it into my bowl, mixed it around, okay? So what you wanna do is you wanna save about a cup of this blend that we have going on with the chilies, because this is what we're gonna use to season our masa for the tamales, okay? So now that we've done this, let's head on over to the stove because we have to cook and blend all these flavors together so that we have a delicious filling. Okay, friends, to our hot pan, we have it on medium heat, and I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of oil, just a little bit, not a lot.
Just a touch.
And you wanna add that chili blend that we have. that we just made, that deliciousness. Get all of it out. Let me get in here.
Scrape away.
Yep. And to the blend that we have going on, we're gonna add 1 more cup of the broth that we cooked our beef in, okay? Our broth is seasoned with our bouillon. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm only gonna add a little bit more just to enhance that flavor that's gonna go into our filling. So just start mixing that bouillon into your chili blend. Woohoo! And now we're gonna begin to add our shredded beef, okay? My hands are clean, don't worry guys. I also don't want this chile to splash on me. I'm looking cute for you.
I don't want it to splash on me either, thank you.
So once you've blended your beef into your chili sauce, we're gonna cook this for 5 minutes, okay? Just 5 minutes until all the flavors incorporate with each other. They get an understanding on how they're gonna deliver in your belly, pretty much. So I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes so you see what it looks like, okay? We have a good boil going on, but I can already see just by experience that I'm gonna need a little bit more liquid, so I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of the broth that we made. Bless you, boo-boo. Not too runny and not too thick, okay? So we're set. Let's go ahead and get started on our masa. Okay, I hope you guys are ready. Make sure you give yourself a good stretch because you're gonna be using your lovely arms, okay? This is how I make the tamales. This is how I learned. So I'm passing it on to you guys. You're gonna need your lard. And I think you guys can use shortening for this. So just break it down, squeeze it. What we wanna do is we wanna make sure that we melt the lard enough with our hands, make it nice and warm so that whenever we add our masa in here, it absorbs really well and you don't get lumps here and there. It's just a smooth, delicious tamal. So get in close so that we can learn this step. Ready? So I have my hand like this, and sometimes I'll come in and grab.
If you wash clothes by hand, then you know
Yes.
what this process should be like.
If you've ever washed clothes, and what do you call that? That little thing that our grandma used to have.
I don't know what it's called.
The little thing that you do that? I don't know what it's called. So you're gonna be here about a good 10 minutes. And now if you're making a large amount, you're gonna be here longer.
I used to just call it lavarropa.
Lavarropa? Wow.
I know.
You can stretch your hands. I mean your fingers. You can do it that way. At this point, you want to pick the strongest one in your family to do this.
Or the teenagers. Put them to work.
I don't know, girl. Teenagers these days don't want to. You'll start seeing the color change. It almost looks like a meringue. I don't think you guys need to hear me huffing and puffing, so skedaddle. I'll see you in just a minute when I'm done here. Look at that. It's nice and soft. It's kind of like a marshmallow look, not a feel. It's like lotion feel, but it looks kind of like a marshmallow. We're almost there. We're gonna keep going for another 5 minutes, okay? Woo! That was some delicious work. You guys see how the fall is? Trying to show you as much angles as I can so you know what consistency you need. It's nice and whipped. All right, we're set. I hope you guys have a good visual. It's gonna take you about 10-15 minutes. Obviously you're gonna take breaks in between, so just make sure that it's nice and melty and smooth, okay? Now it's time. You ready? This is fresh masa. It's called unseasoned masa. If you go to a place that sells the masa for the holidays, that's what you're gonna ask for, okay? This is not maseca, not the one you make your tortillas from the bag. This is fresh masa. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our masa into our blend of lard that we have going on, and we wanna make sure that it's all incorporated smoothly. So that's gonna take us another 10 to 15 minutes, okay? Let's get started on that part. I'm not upset, guys, I'm just in the zone. Okay? I'm just squeezing in here because you don't want to have any of the bumps that are not well blended with the lard. You can tell those tamales.
Well, when you get that piece of unseasoned masa?
Yeah, girl, I don't like those. I think we all have that opinion, right? Like, my family makes the best tamales. And it usually ends up being whatever you grew up with and like. So,
I don't know about our family, but our mother definitely makes the best tamales.
yeah, I've had family members that make the most nastiest tamales. And even they tell my mom, how do you make it? Okay, don't skip through this part because I'm going to show you after we're done combining all these ingredients here how to tell if your masa is ready. This masa tends to be a little bit heavier, so if you just think you're going to mix it all and put it on your thing, it's not going to be the fluffy, soft tamal that you're used to getting. So I'm going to show you how to do this so that you guys get the most perfect tamal every time. It's going to take work, but you're going to get it done. You want to make sure you go around all your bowl so that you get all the lard and the masa together, okay? So we're going to be doing the same thing that we did to the lard. We're going to put these together and just mix it. Get into it. And you want to pick a nice comfortable spot to where you can really go to town on it, okay? If you want to know if you can do this on a stand mixer, guess what, guys? In my old age, I have never done that, so I don't know how to tell you.
But if you try it out, let us know.
Yeah, come back and let us know.
Or skip the gym that day and make tamales.
Yeah. I couldn't find our bandeja, our bowl for the tamales, so I'm using this one that I got at the Asian market. So this took me about 12 minutes. So anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes, you're gonna be able to get it. If you're, you know, pressing, tossing, you gotta switch it up, okay? Make sure you don't have any bumps anywhere.
You really comb through that masa.
Yeah, I really do. Like every last little one. If you see, I squeeze a lot and then I feel. So use all your senses, friends. Engage. It's work. Whoever makes it simple for you guys that you don't work for it, I don't know about those tamales, but I can tell you about when you put hard work into your tamales and you put a lot of love and all your energy, they're gonna come out delicious. They really are. So now that I'm catching my breath with you, we're gonna go ahead and add that cup of seasoning that we left to the side with our chile. But I want to make sure that you guys are saving your beef broth, because if this ends up being too dry, we're going to add a little bit of that broth liquid in here so that we can have a delicious flavor. So you know what that means. We're going to have to blend it in here. More work.
Okay.
I like that you guys already know that this is going to be work. So if you have your abuelitas, your moms, your tias making you tamales, don't just sit there looking pretty. Help out.
It's your time to learn.
Yeah.
Or even better, surprise your abuelita or your mom with some tamales.
Mm-hmm.
Let them critique you. That's how we learn.
Yeah, it's true. And then that way you learn your family's flavor. But if they're not accepting your flavor, have them open their mind.
Yeah, because I've made some really good recipes that friends have shared with me. But then I have to make sure that I get people's input.
Yeah.
And I learned that from you.
Yeah, yeah. Woohoo. It's looking like we're not going to need any broth. We got some good stuff going on.
Oh, that color's very nice. That's just for flavor. It's not for spice, right?
No, it's not spicy. The chili is tends to be mild with this. So, yeah. You want to make sure you get into everywhere to make sure that it's well combined.
Unless you're adding that extra hot New Mexico chili.
Yeah. So for me, I already know how to take care of my masa, but on your guys' end, I can foresee you guys saying, I added too much liquid. So add about 1/4 at a time, blend, and then add a little bit more, okay? Okay, so I've been blending for a while. I wanna make sure that you guys grasp how I blend, okay? So come around, scoop as much as you can around your big bowl. Wash that clothes. It's the wash the clothes method, okay?
Okay.
I'm putting my back into it just so you guys know.
Congratulations to my sister. She's been handed the responsibility of making tamales for our family when our elder passes. So, congratulations. How do you feel, Mika?
I'm honored. I'm honored. I never thought I'd have the bandwidth to just keep going, and guess what? I do.
They handed you the best family recipe.
Yeah, girl.
And I'm not jealous.
Hey, if you guys are selling tamales, make sure that you use this recipe. You guys are gonna have loyal customers for a long time.
That's right.
Don't cut out on the flavor. You lose customers that way.
We know someone that used to make a killing with this recipe.
Yep. But make sure to pay that recipe forward. Okay?
That's right.
So now, here's another way to tell if your masa is nice and ready.
Let's see, sticky fingers, what you got?
A ver, aquí. Just a little tiny piece. Una bolita.
You're almost there.
Well, that one's floating. Let's see if I can get a bigger piece to float. Ooh.
Oh. It needs a little bit more.
A ver, déjale doy tantito.
Do you need more time?
Well, I need to figure out, because if my masa got temperamental, that's another thing. Let me give it a little bit longer, guys.
Okay.
Get a little piece over here. Ooh. Ooh, it's testing me. It's quite there. Let's keep going.
quality masa.
Yeah, they do a really good job at that store.
Wow.
All right, here we go again, guys. Here I go again. No, you guys told me you wanted me Selena today.
Ay, mírela.
All right. When I see that masa floating,
Your carcacha, let's see. Carcacha. Paso pasito.
It makes-
Oh, it floated. Yes. She did it.
oh, we did it. So that's how you're gonna get the best tamales, okay? Now, those of you are gonna wanna skip, you're gonna get tired. I know a lot of my ladies have arthritis and you guys have a little bit of issues. Just blend it until it's just gravy. I'm catching my breath. Till it's nice and creamy and that you're gonna be able to spread. You see that? Mm-hmm. That's what you want. So, this kitchen like this is gonna drive me nuts. Let me switch out my masa to another bowl and assemble so that we can start spreading those tamales and I can teach you guys our next step. But go like this, like get all your masa off of your hands. Now, if you guys are using gloves for this because you have a corn allergy and you're making it for your families, bless your heart, but I'm gonna tell you, take an allergy pill because you need to put your hands into it, okay?
Or get someone else to do it.
Something like that. When you're done blending your masa, what you want to do is you want to taste for salt, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little pile of what I have on a pan. I'm going to cook it a little bit, maybe about a minute, minute and a half. Once it cooks, you can kind of taste how much the salt content is. So that way you know if you need to add a little bit more for your liking. And if you went too far, then it can't help you there. So let's go ahead and check
You
this
know
out.
you can. Don't be acting like you can't.
Well, once you put too much salt, girl, it doesn't work the same.
Okay. I'm saying for some of us that have oversalted our.
Yeah, that's why you guys want to take it easy. I'm going to give you the starter measurement, and anything after that, you want to add after you taste this part when your masa's already done for. All right, Todd, I'm going to need your help when we need to flip that because my hands, girl.
A ver, con la mano le hago.
Aquí está. Con una spatula. There you go.
All right, you guys want to see me cook on the channel? Ahí les va.
You got this, sis. You got it.
I'm holding the camera and I'm gonna flip this.
Girl, you are definitely a YouTuber for doing
Because
that.
Masa hands over here can't do it. There she is.
Masala.
Quítate aquí con esa masa.
Pero dale vuelta, mija.
Pues le falta un poquitito, pero. ¿Ves?
Just turn it over and then yeah, you can
okay.
turn it over and then press it down and it'll spread it a little bit more and thin it out. So that way you can taste it. Okay? Shout out to my mom for giving me the best tips to make tamales and for sharing her recipe with us.
The matriarch of this family. We
Yes.
love you, Mom.
I'm so lucky.
Thank you for being so patient with us. We know we're not the best daughters, but we try. Guys, I'm throwing in a plug, okay? Because I got in trouble the other day with my mom, so love you, Mom.
We're starting to behave. It's holiday season, okay?
Love you, Mom. Can't wait to go with you to Mexico to your friend's wedding.
Say it like Punky, Mexico.
Mexico.
Because little he say Mexico. All right,
okay,
friends.
okay, let me really get that toasty part right
Oh,
there.
you're getting it. Look
Yeah.
at you, you're getting it. So what you want to do what Cloud's doing.
All right,
What-
taste.
Yep.
So with patty.
You want to taste this little patty, and if you need to add salt, you're gonna add it after you taste your patty.
All right, guys, I'm gonna taste this.
A ver, mija, pruébale.
No quiero que te quemes. O sea, yo. Ooh, that is.
Let it cool and come over here so we can give it a good taste.
Okay.
On your patty.
Está hirviendo. Guys, you can't see this, but I'm feeding her.
I'm being fed.
Ya me estoy riendo, eh?
That's perfect.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, friends, next you're gonna need a steep pot. A nice steep pot to make your tamales, but if you have a vaporera, a steamer, then you can just use that, and you guys already know how to work with that. But for me, I have one, but this is how I grew up looking at my mom make tamales, and I feel comfortable with that. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna take out the foil into pieces, and I think I'm gonna use about 6 pieces for my, actually, let's go between 4 and 6 pieces. I'll let you guys know right now. I'm gonna crumble them up off camera so that you guys don't have to hear it, because I feel so bad that we did that on the corn tamales. It wasn't intentional. So I'm gonna be more mindful to those that are listening with their ear pods or are watching when the babies are sleeping. So give me a few seconds so that I can crumble the sheets of foil. And I'm gonna be using this one. I still happen to have the non-stick, but you can use whatever kind of foil you have at home, okay? I'm gonna begin to place the foils, and I'm gonna leave a little bit of a crack here and there just so that the steam can come up through there and cook your tamales. If you don't leave enough space, it's just gonna be completely sealed and they're not gonna get the steam in between where they need it.
Is that like a loose crumble that you did, or is it pretty tight?
No, it's loose and you can,
okay.
yeah. Kind of like play Tetris with this. See, like here has a hole, over here it has a lot of little crevices. Let's see. So just like that. Let me get our water.
Is it ice cold?
No, regular water here. The beef tamales take longer to cook, so I'm gonna start off with about 3.5 cups of water, okay? You know what? I'm gonna need
More?
4. Yeah.
That's a huge, oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's for the beef ones. When we place the tamales, you don't want to place them on the water. I'm gonna be adding, in this little crevice over here, I'm gonna be adding another small piece of foil, just so that when we place our tamales on here, standing up, they're not soaked at the bottom. You don't want the water to touch them, okay? So give me a second while I fix this little area. There we go. I got a good little press on here, and then we only have a little bit of crevices in here, enough to get everything flowing. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and begin making our tamales. All right, so what we're gonna do with our soaked corn husk, I almost said it. You wanna get a paper towel, your rag, and you wanna dry them, okay? It's not super dry that you want them, you just wanna take the excess water off. And usually when we're doing it, we grab a bunch, like maybe about 10 or so. We dry them up, and then when we need more, we come back and dry them up and start over. Because if you dry them all at once, they might get dry on you. I don't know how long you take to spread your tamales, but it depends on how much I'm socializing with my family, to be honest. And that's what this is about, to make this with your family. So I'm gonna make a few with you guys, and then I'm gonna put my family to work.
We're ready.
So getting close. I know you guys like to see my face through this whole production, but the point here is to have a wonderful step-by-step recipe for you guys so that you can achieve tamales, whether it's your first time or your second time or your gazillion time. Yeah?
Okay.
Coming close. What I have here is a regular potato, and I cut them pretty thin. They're not uniform. Just cut them into small slices.
Just Idaho Papa?
Yeah, I believe so. Just a regular russet potato. That's just one. And I like mine with Anaheim. I know some of you like jalapeno, you are wild ones. But I like the flavor that this combination I was raised with gives the tamales. So they're just small little slices. Okay? And some olives. Yes. I'm hit or miss with these. Sometimes I want them, sometimes I don't, but lately it's been yes.
And they're not pitted, right?
These are not pitted, but if you want pitted ones, go ahead. If you like the ones with pimento, it's gonna change the flavor. But make it comfortable for your home friends. Let me know all the crazy things you put in your tamales in the comments.
We want to know.
I wanna know. I'm gonna be like, ew!
Or yum.
Yeah. With your corn husk, okay, you're gonna lay it on your hand right here. Just like that, the palm of your hand, okay? And you're gonna see that some of these are a little bit long, way too long, because these are, remember, we got premium today. So I'm gonna tear that little piece off. It's gonna give me a better handle for my tamal. So the wider part is what's gonna lay on your hand right here. So just adjust it to where you're comfortable because you're about to spread. You ready?
We're ready.
Okay, see? Sometimes they're so big, the premium ones, that you have to kind of fold the sides of it. So I think about 2 tablespoons. It's gonna depend on the size of your corn husk. And you wanna, it's kind of like when you're doing the gimbap rolls, you leave, or sushi, you leave a little part. For this, you wanna leave about 1 inch too, okay? Yep, I went far right there, but it's okay, I can fix that. You gotta find your groove, you gotta find your way. And one day I'll be able to groove like my mother. I find that with this rice cooker spoon, I do a better job. Because my mom goes side to side like that. And I initially go that way, but then I smooth it out when I go down. Because you want to make sure that that you smear this about the same quantity of masa, okay?
Just an even layer.
Mm-hmm. And if you're having a difficult time spreading them, put it on a flat cutting board. That's why you want to make sure that you blend your masa well, nice and creamy, so that way when you're spreading, it spreads. It's doing what it's supposed to. This part is so tedious, guys, but it's probably the part I hate the most about making tamales. Okay? Now let's add some beef.
I've never heard anyone associate hate with tamales.
Well, it's just the spread. You guys know that spreading part is tedious, but I don't mind it. I'm just whining.
So is your ice maker.
Yeah, it is. So go ahead and add your desired amount of beef. Try not to bring too much of the liquid. The liquid is there so it doesn't dry out while you're preparing your tamales, okay? So now you're gonna add your piece of potato.
Oh, you're so generous with the meat. How much do you say you put in there?
I think about 1.5 tablespoons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Looks good.
My family likes them big. All right, and then your olive. Now you're gonna fold right here. You guys see that?
We can see.
You're gonna make it nice and tight. Okay? Come over here. Fold the tip like this. And you're gonna place it this way, going down. Just like that. Okay? Now that you saw how I placed it, you're gonna stack them all up ways. And you wanna give them enough room to connect with each other and also to allow the steam to come between them. So I'll show you as we keep going through it. Okay, this one's too big, so I'm gonna slice a good part. Kind of want to show off my skills with you.
Tear it off, girl.
Tear it off. Okay.
You guys can't see us, but I'm making tamales in the back.
Yeah, I'm so sure. I'm so sure. Okay. Remember, nothing's uniformed. You gotta make do with what you have. So go by instinct, go by feel. If you feel that you have too much in the center, make sure you come, smear it because you don't just want the big old clump there.
Yeah, I wish somebody would have told me that tip about the rice cooker cuchara.
Well, I recently started doing that not too long ago, and it's worked out better. So even me, I'm human. You see this? Just scrape that part and then continue. All right, sounds good to me. Really juicy.
That sounds scary.
Yeah. And it's okay if you bring a lot of the liquid and it pours out, you're gonna be fine. Okay. Okay, it's all gonna be for tamales. Just pour a little bit out. Okay? Put your chile, your olive, remember fold it in nice and tight. Fold over so that it seals like this. Woohoo! We got juicy on that one. I'm gonna try and find some that are not so perfect in case you run across some that need connecting or you get a bad batch of corn husk.
Those all look great.
Yeah, they look great, but I'm gonna try and do the ones that I usually dislike. Okay, let's go with this. Let's say length. You know what? I'm just gonna do it with the same one. So let's say that you have this one. You can make your tamal, but you need a little bit of extra for the fold, right? So you would do this. Put it together like that. And I'm gonna smear it down where that connector is.
Oh, to bind it?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This tamal is also known as the suegra tamal. Layer those on the right side of the pot and you know how to serve your suegra. And if she's nice, she gets the ones from the left side of the pot.
Yep, she gets the good one. All right, so let's, oh, someone's gonna go with the papa first. See how I used a little bit less beef for this one? And my potato might stand out, so I'm gonna just crack the end of that one. To your kitchen. Make it comfortable for your home, friends. Okay, so now we're gonna fold tight. Come on over. Fold it. And see? You can still get your tamal done. So Claude and I are gonna be doing a few here. Well, I'm gonna be doing a few more here for you guys, and this wouldn't be a tamal recipe if you guys didn't have a little bit of our conversation. So if you guys don't wanna hear that, go ahead and skip, but Claude and I are gonna get chatty about our favorite stories with tamales. What's your favorite part of making tamales with your family? And you guys can let us know in the comments as well. We love reading your comments and everything you share about family with us. Mm-hmm. We're all pretty family oriented.
Yes, for me, my favorite part is snacking on the things that I can snack on that are cooked.
You start, what is it, grazing?
I do, and then I'll tell her mom, I think this needs more salt, so she can make me another tamal, like the raw one on the, you know, when she cooks it for the flavor.
Well, yeah. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys how to do that here at the end. If we have anything left over, I'll show you what my mom always used to make for us while we were antsy waiting.
Mm-hmm. She's a good mom too. She never let us wait. If we were hungry, she would find a way to feed us before the tamales were done. So she would make her own little tamal cake, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, I think she calls it a tamal perdido.
Oh, yeah,
like a spoiled tamal.
Yep.
But she's
Lost.
so, yeah, she's so, why did I say spoiled? Because I'm a spoiled brat.
Maybe.
So, I don't know if I showed you guys, I kind of get my fingers right here when I'm scooping, and it helps me scoop it off. See that? I do better with the smaller leaves than the big ones, as you guys can see. But we got to get those big ones for the grizzly.
That's right.
Shout out to my babe for not spending the milk money and being an excellent provider and father and a male role model in my family. Usually make him do the work for the tamales.
Yep. He gets right in there.
Yep. Who would have thought a Korean guy making tamales? Just like a Mexican lady. Uy, se me pasó la carne. I start getting chatty and I lose my concentration with you guys.
Yeah, it's their fault, I'm sure.
A ver. Try not to go over on the meat. But that's kind of difficult. Let's do it.
What's your favorite part about making the tamales?
My favorite part of making the tamales is obviously socializing with my family, kind of seeing like what we're excited about the holidays or what kind of drama we have going on. You know?
It's mostly all fun and games in our family.
Yeah, it really is. There we go. And these are great for the babies, these little tiny ones. You guys know I always look out for the Views Club Junior. See, so sometimes it's not so much your hand. If you saw, I felt like I got too much, so I scooped a little off. Sometimes it's also the corn husk. So if you're having a difficult time, make it smaller, but it's all gonna be good. Okay. You what part do you hate of the tamales? I know what part.
La carne.
La carne.
No, ponle la carne.
Oh, you don't want to forget the carne?
Because you're going for the papa already.
I was. I don't know why it's because I'm a righty, so I'm reaching over there. The part that everybody hates for the tamales is the one when you fold it and you have that extra tamal piece, like the masa, and nobody wants to eat it. They throw it.
That's my favorite part.
And it upsets me to see people throw this part right here when it gets cooked. Eat it.
That's definitely my favorite part.
Somebody worked really hard for that. Eat it.
It's good.
For those of you that are still here, I'm gonna bring my mom in to do a few tamales so we can see her little hands on how she does it. But she's not gonna show her face, okay? I can't have tamales without having my mom's touch in it. Not while she's still here with us, you know?
That's right.
So honor your parents and your grandparents, guys.
Las están sacando una por una.
No, I got a pile.
Oh.
Les estaba haciendo el favor yo, ok, de secar las hojas.
No, pero es que nomás les tienen que hacer así. Y las otras también se les...
Ya le salió lo
agua.
norteña.
¿Ya salió?
¿No quieres dar shout out a tu gente en el México? ¿Alguien que te esté viendo, no?
Saludos a sus hijas bonitas,
Tus
preciosas.
niñas. ¿A quiénes?
Nosotras.
Wow.
I had to.
Aquí ponte tus manitas para que vean mis amistades. Como... No, ponte aquí tu... Oh, you can't reach, Mom. You're so tiny.
She's tiny.
She's a tiny... Can you see her hands there?
¿A eso me invitas?
No, mamá, estoy jugando.
Thank you, Mom, for helping.
Acuérdate que este 5'2" te mantuvo muchos
5'2", you
años.
wish. You
Mom,
wish.
aren't you like 4'10"?
I thought she was like
Pues ni que
4'11".
ni que fuera yo la Shakira.
Está como la Shakira, mi mamá.
Hey,
No,
hey,
her
estoy
hips
más
don't-
alta que la Shakira.
Her hips don't lie.
Hey, my baby is tiny. I have a small one.
Yeah.
She's only 4'10".
Oye, déjate lo pongo aquí.
11, 4'10".
I'll put it right there. Okay.
All right, Mom, the tamal cantes. Ready? Ready, set, go. Después de esto, a ver quién puede.
¿Cuánta más?
Te quiere apurar a
Ya
Maquel.
saben que a mí me gusta picar cebolla aquí.
A mis 50 años tengo experiencia.
Yeah,
Stephen todavía no.
You're very young.
Pero no se han muerto de hambre.
Pues no.
Sabes que no tengo maña para los grandotes, se me hacen difícil, so.
Wow.
Qué feo le falta su respeto a tu mami.
Ya en esta época ya no le faltas el respeto a nadie.
¿Qué necesitas, amor?
Que te quites.
Go,
Ah,
go,
ok,
go.
para agarrar masa. Y yo los hago spread acá más sanita and you just go to town and get it done quick.
Mom, she's using a rice.
Quiero
she's
que
she's
lo
using a
haga.
rice spatula.
She saw me use it last time.
Mom, how do you feel about that?
Porque en
Pues
el
ella se siente más comfortable con eso.
Pues es que obvio,
Yo
mamá,
con mi
que
cuchara
me
cuando estaba chiquita.
gusta lo asiático, ¿qué te voy a decir? Con permiso.
I like that about you, Mom. You just roll with
Se la
it.
robaría a mi mamá. Me dijo, no, mira, esta nunca, dijo, por generaciones, dijo, no se va a deshacer la cuchara.
¿No se te ha deshecho?
Como mi abuela ella no robaba. ¿Cómo se te ocurre decir un insulto
No,
así?
pero
Es
casi
un
estoy
decir.
segura que se la regaló tu tía.
Ah, ok.
Ok.
Casi. No, era muy
O
honesta.
se la robó.
No, era muy honesta ella.
Mom, how old was your mom when she adopted you? 60 or 59?
58.
So,
Can you
she was older.
imagine-
She was older than you, mom.
Pobrecita, no
Can you
tenía-
imagine dealing with Mimi as a baby over here?
I don't know.
Mom, how do you feel that Cloud and I call you Mimi and Celine Dion?
Pues mientras no me digan con Amanda Byers o cómo se llama.
Oh my gosh, we did tease her for that for such a long time.
But I'm a happy Aries.
Yes, you
Soy
are.
Aries. A morir.
Mom, when
You're
will
a
our
queen,
friends get
Mom.
to see your face?
Pues aquí, como tú eres mi marido y este es mi amante, pues a ver cuál de las dos se les ocurre primero.
Uh-huh.
Pues a mí, me has dicho varias veces, last time we made tamales, I'm sorry, I'm working hard, guys, to try and get her on here, but you guys gotta spread the word. One thing you're gonna find about Aries moms is that people think they're rude, but they're not. They teach you survival.
Wow.
Yeah, you really do. You teach survival, and it's like you gotta work hard, because things that come easy don't last long.
Las que están así bien delgaditas se pueden poner una...
Enséñales cómo haces eso, Sama, please. Se me hace difícil a mí.
¿Por qué?
Baja la mano un poco, Mom, para poder ver.
Es igual, vas a embarrar igual el
Tus
tamal.
manitas peligrosas.
Aguas.
Cuidado con eso.
Aguas. Y si tengo la mano muy chiquita, fíjate.
Mom, you want to practice your English here? You can. Our friends are very forgiving with our English.
Yes, they are very forgiving
They're
with
very
their
nice.
English. They're respectful, and they don't expect perfection.
Well, I have a big accent and I'm proud of it.
And I love
That's
it.
right.
Mira,
Okay.
cuando están más delgaditas para cuando las doblas que no se te salga todo el juguito. Son de dos maneras que lo puedes hacer. Echas aquí la carne.
Estas porque están delgaditas.
Okay,
O
Mom,
cuando
can you
están-
tell us in English? Because I
Okay.
don't want to translate it.
Yes.
Why are you putting it?
Well, we're waiting
Everything-
for you to translate what you're about to do, so that
when
our,
it's very thin, there's las hojas, and they very not too white.
yeah, they're narrow.
They narrow,
They're smaller.
and then thin. Make two of those. You can make it two ways. This one, más para que veas, se le va a salir el jugo por acá y por el frente. The juice is gonna come out. The other way, you can put it like that. Top.
Ooh, you get that double there.
Oh, okay.
See?
No.
Because this one here in the middle is not gonna
Open up.
separate, open up. So this one goes on top of the other one, and then here you go.
Yep.
Ooh,
Okay,
nice.
that's good. Ahí tengo la olla.
There's two ways to do it.
You want me to fill these up?
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
Okay, I
See,
did.
it's another a small one. They call them tapitas. Here's another one. This is not too white, so se te va a chorrear. It's gonna leak.
Put your hand down a little bit more, Mom, okay, so we can see it. Thank you so much.
The second thing is if you're gonna put it on the top, it has to be thin.
The bottom one has to be thin?
Yeah,
Okay.
this one, barely, you know. You can put it two ways, but if you're gonna put it together, like this, you need to make it the thick as this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
So when
This
you
one-
spread the masa?
yeah, when you
Okay.
spread the masa.
I like
this
the
one,
wrapping method
but this
better.
one is gonna be tapitas, so you don't have to put a lot of masa.
Yeah, I made a bunch of the little ones because it's easier for me to make the little ones. And even though I am a lovey in the kitchen, I'm still, you never stop learning with tamales. That's kind of how I feel. The more you do it, the better you get at them, but you're always learning from whoever you're making them with.
Yep. We was handing down the baton.
Mira, ves? Here you go. You don't have enough space just to
To seal it?
To
so
seal
you
it.
need to get the
Yeah.
other one. Okay.
and this one.
Oh, okay.
on the top.
She puts it over the crack.
Okay.
Nice.
This.
Wow, Mom. Mom, can you tell everybody how much you love us?
Wow. It's backwards. Es al revés, hijas. Ustedes me quieren mucho a mí.
That's right.
Oh, we do love you, Mom.
Ya viste
You didn't
cómo
tell
se hace
everybody,
antiguo?
thank you, Mom. Everybody, when you had your surgery, everybody was like, oh, we're
Well,
going to
thanks
keep your
to
mom and
everybody,
your...
every single one of you guys.
They had a
Thanks
lot
for
of prayers.
following my daughters. My, how can I say it? My
Your sweet angel?
No, my
Your
hurricane.
your baby girl.
She's my earthquake and you are
I just
my...
called her Tasmanian devil earlier too.
No.
Oh,
¿Cómo se dice? One is my ocean, the other one is my lake. Because it's two things. One is peaceful and the other one is, oh my goodness.
Oh,
I'm the lake, Mom.
She's definitely the lake.
No. ¿Ya viste cómo se hacen los tamales antiguamente? ¿Te hago uno?
sí. Yeah,
Los que
go
se
ahead.
amarran de aquí.
Yeah, you can show us one of those. That would be great, Mom.
Ah, verás, nomás que lo embarré mucho para acá.
My
Oh,
mom's
you
gonna
usually
go.
don't get that. I usually
You
get
know,
that one. Present.
my grandmother make tamales for the church. Oh my God! All the grandkids and the little kids, they help to do these tamales for hours. They make.
That lady loved church. Old people love being in church, girl.
I hated it.
You're a different kind of old lady.
I like, and it has to be 8 o'clock mass.
You're not going.
for kids, and I hate to go there.
What would you prefer to do, Mom?
You know what you prefer to do? Play marbles outside.
The slingshot?
Al trompo, es que tenían el Rolando Gutiérrez. Oh my God, I forgot about him.
He's gonna
Y que
hear
te
you.
estuviera escuchando,
Nunca se
Ronaldo.
murió.
Shout out to Ronaldo Gutierrez if you're listening.
She
You know
said
who
he
you
passed
are.
away. May he rest
Oh,
in
my
peace.
gosh.
Rolando Gutiérrez.
Okay,
No,
rest in
Rolando Gómez, algo con G. Y no viene a los. I was about 10. He was about 13, 14. He came to my grandmother's house and he asked permission to be my boyfriend.
What?
At 13,
And I
girl?
said, what? I
my
was
God.
playing el tacón, al trompo, y al valero. I love valero. And then my grandmother called me and says, ven para acá. Y me dice, ¿te gusta el muchachito ese? Do you like him? I said, who? Y I went across the street with Sabina, the deaf. She was deaf. Mm-hmm. And I was just so professional talking to her. I don't
were
even
trying
know
to
what
sign
I'm
language,
saying to
Mom.
her. I don't know what she's talking about. And then my grandmother, she never yells on me. Mm-hmm. She crossed the street, she go and I said, ven para acá, come here. Says, oh my God, what happened, you know? We crossed back por la calle Coahuila. That is empty, that lot when I used to live. So she asked me, do you have a boyfriend? I said, no.
How embarrassing.
And he says,
No.
no, she was smiling,
but
you
the
know.
guy, how
and I
embarrassing.
said, look, this guy, Rolando, he came over here. He says, he's in love with you. Hey, I was turning both ways. And
And
I
you're
said,
shy about that stuff, huh?
and I said, what? He says, you want to be his girlfriend? I said, no, I don't like boys. And then that's what I realized. I was a tomboy. I played marbles with... I grew up with five
boys, but
cousins.
you wanted to play with
No,
them
but
outside.
not them.
You
Yeah.
were romantically
No,
interested
you
at
wanted
that
to
time.
play.
I fell in love when I was 12 or 13.
Wow, so I guess you were into
what the
boys, Mom.
heck?
Still now. I like that guy.
You're in love with the same person?
Yeah.
Is this our father?
No,
Oh, wow.
Mom, there's the Views Club Junior. You have to watch
sorry.
your language,
You
okay?
can't say that.
well, but that is
Yeah, Mom, but the kids are gonna.
Well,
have to
sorry,
Imagine a
kids.
parent having to explain
sorry,
that to their kids
kids.
because they watch
I'm
it on
50.
Youth
I
on
can
the
do
Road.
it.
Sorry, guys.
It almost-
Grandma's older, and she's just gonna be grandma.
Older. Why?
You're mature. I'm sorry.
Ah, well.
She's gonna be
See?
grandma.
That's
Nice.
it. And then we have to cut the ends. Oh my God! All the kids
At
they
the
would do
church?
it. Yeah, no.
Forget it.
In Mexico, in church, they have a big patio in your backyard, you know, and then have a big, huge kitchen, and they prepare all the things to sell on El Día de la Virgen de Guadalupe or el...
That's where a lot of good recipes were born.
and then this and that. And what I hate most is, oh, see this side? You have to cut it the same as the other one.
Make it perfect.
Yeah, and I didn't like that.
Pero como dices tú, lo perfecto es malo.
No, but te digo, that boy, I said, my grandma said, do you? I said, no, I don't like boys. And he came back the next day with a ring.
What?
At 13? Wow,
Yeah,
these
I
kids
think
are
they
fast.
still living there in the neighborhood with a ring, but
I bet
that
he got
wasn't,
married
it
young.
wasn't a ring. Those rings, they come up in the popcorn.
Well, mommy's 13. What did you expect
What
him
did
to
you
give
want
you a
him to
diamond?
get you?
And I said,
La Mimi?
she wouldn't.
La diva
Maybe
que
I was
era.
pretty. Maybe I was pretty. I said, well,
We'll put a picture of her when she was 13.
Then-
She looks like she's 18.
Yeah.
thank God.
Can we put a picture of you on here, Mom?
Yeah, we'll put her
At the end?
Don't
Your
look
picture with your braids? It's your younger
That's
picture.
how old you were, so
That's
they can
embarrassed.
see. So they can
Mom,
see
you look
what
beautiful in that
was
picture.
attracted to.
Oh, later.
What, when we get to a
A
million?
million, you'll let
Okay.
her share it?
At least with 100,000.
Wow, she brought it up because she's feeling generous.
Wow, guys. 800
Maybe.
K subscriber. Now she's saying maybe.
Algo quiere. Algo quiere.
Well, I don't need anything, really. Just a Starbucks green tea frappuccino with no whipped cream.
We got you,
Yeah.
Mom. Mom, how does it feel to have?
Where am I
Oh,
spoon?
sorry. How does it feel to have a mixed cultured family? Did you ever anticipate to have?
I have the United Nations here.
Yes,
And
you
I can
do.
enjoy every single world.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're actually really open-minded for your age, Mom, and I appreciate that about you.
You know what? I have that from my grandmother. She never say anything about anything.
Yeah, she didn't pass
She
judgment
said-
like that.
No.
Only
she
to her
just-
own family if you ate too much.
Especially she grew up
my
in
God.
that, in you know, in the 1900s. I think she was
Well,
very
I mean, she had to
very
take care of a
open-minded.
newborn at almost 60 years old.
pobrecita.
Jeez, Mom.
Mom, you and I are equally as terrible, just so you guys
Yes,
know.
you guys are exactly the same.
So right here for this one, you recommend that I have that one and put it over?
Yeah, you can put it over.
Okay. Just like that.
Wow, good job.
Pero pegada para acá, muchacha.
Ay, pues ya I already
Pues
messed
toma
it up.
para
Mom.
adentro.
Yep, it sure is. You've seen me eat tamales.
We're gonna eat tamales in an hour.
We're running out of the corn husk, but we only have a little bit of the masa and a little bit of the beef left. And don't toss anything. We're gonna get our tamales started, and at the end of this video, you guys are gonna see what we're gonna do with the remainder parts, which is something that my mom's always made for us when we make tamales, and I'm gonna share with you guys. So let's go ahead and head on over to the stove so that we can start boiling these tamales and steaming them. We want that water to get to a complete boil, and then we're just gonna allow it to steam. Yeah? Thanks for your help, Mom.
Yeah, va a ser
Uh-huh.
el tamal perdido.
Sí.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make it for us?
Yeah.
Yeah, good show us.
All
Mom.
right.
Thank
Grandma's
you.
going to be making it for us. So hang
Yeah.
tight while we set up and clear out.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, friends. We have our pot. It's ready. We came at about 2 dozens with the directions and ingredients that I gave you. Have a little bit left over, but make sure you're watching towards the end so you know what to do with that leftover part of your dough, of your masa. What we're gonna do now is we want the water that's here at the bottom to come to a boil. So I have it on a medium high. Once it starts boiling, I'm gonna turn it to a low, and during this whole time, I'm gonna keep it covered. It's gonna take about an hour to cook, so hang tight while we steam these delicious tamales. It's been an hour. Let's go ahead and get started on some tamales. You guys have seen me have a tamal challenge.
so embarrassing right now.
You know, I'm not embarrassed. I like tamales. Those of you that don't want to judge me for doing mukbang, I'll put the link in the description of my tamal challenge. I ate like 13, I think.
And you didn't tell me what you ate before, though, the mukbang.
Yeah, I think I had like 3 before then.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and open this delicious little present. I took one of Viz.
That's cute.
That's what this should look like. The masa is all cooked. It's just forming itself into that. So,
Like rusty, you mean?
uh-huh. Yeah, once they cool, it's all going to be perfect. They're nice and soft. You guys already know what's happening now. I don't know if you guys can see the inside. Ooh,
Yes, we can.
I got bebés tamales. Yes. Yes. That's what I like. Once they cool a bit, they form like a tamal. Right now it's warm, but before you serve it to anybody, let it cool a little bit, unless they can't resist it. I can't believe they taste just like my mother's tamales.
Aww.
I made it, guys. I'm living. If you're a foodie and you love to cook and your food tastes like your mother's, there's no better feeling. Oh, my kids are rattly. Let me go ahead and get them some tamales. So, oh my God, they're so good. If you guys are feeding these to your family or little kids or yourselves, just make sure you let them set for a little bit, because if you eat them hot, you can get backed up. You say, ¿qué te dice en español? Te vas a tapar.
That's the part.
Yeah, so just be careful. Let them sit about 5 to 8 minutes just till they cool off a little bit, and then consume them. So, yeah, I'm so proud of
Consume
us.
them responsibly.
Yes, you should. Yes. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments who's going to be making these tamales. Don't forget that I do have a link here at the end of the video that's going to show you how to make the corn tamales. And that video is made with real corn, Mexican corn, not sweet corn tamales. Super easy recipe for you guys and get you ready for the holidays and for your festivities. So I don't know. I'm pretty excited for you guys to see this recipe. You guys deserved a 2.0 style recipe to make it comfortable for your home, because you know, with me, you're cutting time, not flavor, okay? I do the best I can to show you recipes that are gonna keep your family happy and things that normally take a really long time to do in our culture, you know? So I wanna thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you guys enjoyed that special treat from that special lovely lady that I adore, my mother. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Adios!
Mama Views is here to show us her tamal perdido.
The lost tamal.
I said
lost?
spoiled. I don't know why I said
No,
spoiled. Mom,
that's
you have
the-
better translation in English than I do.
The lost.
All right, Grandma, what are you gonna do?
You don't need oil, you don't need grease, you don't need anything, because the masa already have,
The lard in it?
yeah.
Okay.
Toda la masa, all the masa, you're gonna put it there. All the leftover masa.
You're really gonna scrape it. Right?
Like mother, like daughter.
That's right.
Yeah, with every single little piece is help.
That's right.
My hands are clean. No, they
You
are.
actually
I
wash
have to
your
wash
hands. You wash your hands more than I do, and I wash them a lot.
it. And you're gonna try to fix it with your hands if you don't, you know, because it's a little sticky.
Yes, this is Grandma old school
Where's
using her
chile?
hands.
El chile, la carne con chile. Oh, it's over here.
Let me get you.
No, aquí tengo una cuchara.
She's got her spoon.
Okay. Oh, your.
Her trusty spoon she's been using to make tamales.
I'll hold this for you.
The más you want, the most,
As much meat as you want. There's
Yeah.
no rules.
no rules.
Nice.
All the leftovers, that's what is lost tamal.
That's right. All the lost pieces. This
Yeah.
is the lost and found tamal.
Everything on it, and then
Ooh, nice.
It's kind of like a pancake in a way, right?
Yeah.
no wait, yeah, it's kind of, but everything in it.
You would never think of calling it like that, but
What is that?
The spatula?
Spatula or something.
which kind do you need to put it
Just be careful, because it's hot. No. O ya la de fierro, la palita.
Oh, okay.
Oh, rapidito.
Sorry, Mom, that's what I sent her for, but she wasn't listening.
I'm so special, but I didn't know it was a SpongeBob one.
Yeah. Oh, I called it the old timer.
Try to fold it.
Grandma's not making chubby patties.
Like a pancake, a party, or whatever.
Nice.
I always wait for my grandma to make this.
I know, we used to wait for you to make it for
How do you
us.
say la mida in English?
A foodie?
A foodie.
Something like that I was. Still. Not a big deal thing.
You're just making sure everything gets cooked, right?
Very nice. You need to have 2 cuts. two skillets because you're gonna flip
Flip it over.
Oh, okay.
If you can with the two,
You want me to? Let me get down. Let me do it.
yeah, you can flip it, but you need to wait until,
It's crispy.
yeah, it's
Okay.
crispy. It needs to be crispy at the bottom, and then when you trim it, it has to be crispy in the top too.
Okay. I'm gonna put
And then when you
the
serve
sauce.
this, put in a plate, and you know the juice of the carne con chile, you just put them in the top and you serve it like that. With things on the side.
Oh,
or
nice.
yeah.
Like a little sauce
Yeah.
over.
I know it gets loud here in the kitchen, but what my mom just said is to get the broth that's left over from your beef. Once you cook your tamal perdido, and you could warm up the sauce, pour it over the top with the side of beans, and it's delicious.
Even if you don't make tamales, you just have masa, white masa, just with a little bit. Just mix it, mix the masa with lard, oil, whatever. Then put it in here. And then you can put the carne and all that, like the meat and stuff. First, you're gonna see it's all juicy. Yeah. You need to wait about, okay, I say 10 minutes,
10 minutes?
to 10, 15 minutes. It depends, you need to check it under.
Okay.
Check this under.
All right, so we'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Hang tight.
I don't think it's ready to put.
It's okay, Mom. I got this.
Yo no me perfumo, pero no voy a perfume. Come on,
I got
sis.
this.
Come on, sis. I'm hyping her up over here.
Woo! Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it.
I hype her up in and out of the camera. Let's go. You got this, girl.
My mom looks worried. I'm giving you guys an advance notice, but it's not.
Hey, you almost had it. Oh, yep.
All right, Mom.
Nice.
Se pasó, se pasó.
¿Qué pasó qué?
Pues mira, se quemó un poquito.
No,
Nice,
debe de estar-
crispy.
Debe estar crispy.
Oh, that's
Bájale, yo creo.
Where were you during our childhood?
No le aplaste mucho porque solo se va a bajar.
okay, okay, okay. My mom said not to press it too much because slowly it's gonna form itself.
Le van a pegar, le van a pegar.
This is a heavy pancake.
It's not a pancake.
Okay, Ama, no es pancake. I'm getting in trouble in front of my friends. Ama, no puedes decir malas palabras en el canal.
She gets it from her mom.
Yeah.
Es que nada más no se debe presentar así en la sociedad.
Sabes, yo soy muy dama, pero también tengo una boquita color de rosa.
A mí nomás me gusta usar mi boquita de color de rosa en la casa, pero
Muévelo.
you notice, yo no hago nada de eso.
¿Ya ves cómo está más aquí? Así debe quedar.
Wow,
Esto de aquí es
Grandma.
por el chile.
Yeah.
Wow, Grandma, get it. You know what, Mom? You really do know how to cook. You can use your hands in this kind of heat.
Yeah, Mom,
Bravo.
you're the
Woo!
best chef ever.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mom. You're doing great.
Steph is very close to you. She's right there.
Yes, Mom, we record everything for our friends. They don't miss out on anything. Do you want to say something to the
Mom,
our
you have
friends?
something to say? Confession Wednesday. No? No. Your hair looks nice. I wish our friends could see it.
My mom cut her hair, you guys, and she looks so beautiful. I told her that, how do you say traga años in English?
That's not like an actual translation for that. She just looks
how-
very young.
Yeah, she looks like 15 years younger.
Like she aged backwards.
And
With
since-
my hair?
Yeah.
And since I look pretty much exactly like my mother, there's hope for me when I'm her age. Yes, Mom. She just nods her head.
Con esta diferencia.
Yep.
Well,
How do you know when this is ready? Do you stick like a toothpick in there, or what do you do? Is it
the
like-
color, like this one right here, it's still being cooked, and this one over here isn't.
I'm asking for our friends.
Oh, te dije que no le aplastaras.
I'm sorry, Ma. I'm sorry.
Sí, la borran tanto.
Y me sigue aplastando.
Pues, ¿cómo se va a cocer este lado? ¿Lo vas a
And then you
tener que
wonder why you used
voltear?
to get in trouble when you
Por
were
eso es
younger.
esto, mira. Este tamal así se hace. ¿Qué pasa? Se está cociendo Si no se estuviera cociendo, no se menea. Por eso es tamal perdido. Lo perdiste
You
somewhere.
reminded me of SpongeBob for a second. You're your special.
Mom,
What?
that's a compliment because SpongeBob, I know you haven't watched it, but he's a hard worker.
No, but I'm in
She-
the family.
She has
I'm
watched
Grandpa
SpongeBob.
Patrick, remember?
Yes, he works at the Krabby Patty.
Yeah.
He has an important job. Shout out to all our people working in the fast food industry and serving people, even when people are
Yes.
being nasty to you.
This
Yes, rock.
es el caldito rojo que se le quedó, por eso está más quemadito. Pero
Okay, well, I'll keep my hands off.
ahorita que lo voltees, verás. Y con el vapor que se está llegando de abajo, se va a cocer la masita y todo.
Okay.
You're going to translate that?
Yes. So what my mom said is that this is cooking. So what happens is all the steam's coming through. It's kind of like your tamal in the big pot, but on a pan. How's that? Yes or no?
Yeah, you did great.
So you're telling me you want me to flip it again?
It tastes really good.
Yeah, Mom, we love this.
Mom, why do you act like we've never had this from you before?
She's selling it to our friends,
Oh,
okay?
I was like, we've had this.
Mom, how much are you going to charge for your pancake?
Wow.
$1.99.
You know Mimi's going to charge $5 for her pancake? Quit
Heck
playing.
no, my mom would charge 15.
Mom, why not flip it? It's burning on the bottom.
Grandma likes her food burnt.
Okay, I told you guys about my mom liking burnt food. Here we go.
No. Flip it in another skillet.
To another skillet?
Yeah. Y es cuando lo puedes poner warm. Que lo pongas más bajito.
But I don't see the problem in putting
Ah,
the same
bueno,
one.
then
You want me to put it on another
Mom,
pan?
don't be extra right now. There's no need for you to be extra.
She was trying to show her good pan off to you guys. I'm not. We're gonna flip this right now. Ready?
Threes. So,
Dios de Charma.
Well, si no estuviera despedazado, I would do a better job.
tú lo despedazaste.
No es cierto.
I have the footage.
That's why you need two skillets.
You heard your mom, but that's old school. We're not getting to skillets.
It's all gonna go in the same spot. So I'm gonna do it in chapters. Look at that.
Yeah.
Woo!
Get it, sis.
Grandma's worried about me right now. Listen, turn it in segments.
And then glue it together? I mean,
Yep.
Yeah, you can do it, but it's better if you keep it all together.
If you have another pan.
Look at see cómo se va cociendo.
Ah. See, we can still act like it's together. You got it?
I would eat that if you put it in a blender and fed it to me like a baby.
You're such a sick person, Clown. That's disgusting.
And then with the meat juice.
I don't ever worry
Actually,
about
I think I would
aesthetics.
handle a shake de tamal. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So if you make it this big, it's going to take you about 10-15 minutes. But if you make smaller little cakes to feed your family, obviously it's going to take you less time. Maybe 10 minutes.
It's not a cake, it's tamal.
Un tamal perdido. It's not a pancake,
You know why
it's
they
not a
call
cake.
it like that? Because when you put the masa and everything, just to check if it's not stick on the pan, you just listen.
All right, well.
Where's the tamal? Well, it's lost.
Is this ready?
Is it ready?
No. Usted, you wanna go Mimi?
He does. He's tired. What is it, boo?
All right, friends, I'm going to cut it here because I don't know how long we're going to be here, but
It's
I think
almost
we're
ready.
done. It's almost ready.
It's 10
Right.
to 15 minutes. It depends how thick do you put it and how many.
And you made it really
If
thick,
Grandma
Mom.
wouldn't have decided to use the entire leftover masa.
Well, she always does it with all of that. Because I can eat like this part over here all by myself.
You are a gem.
No, it's because
Do you put
Yeah, it's
do you
cooked.
put cream on top or anything? Just
Look
the
at it.
you just put the leftover juice.
You see, it's already...
You know how the
Yeah, this is ready, Mom.
well, if you say so.
You interrupted your mother.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom. I have a bad habit of interrupting when I get excited about food.
That's
Forgive me?
That's old school.
Me perdonas, Ama.
Papi, eso no es cool.
Me perdonas, Ama. Te estaba interrumpiendo. No te enojes conmigo.
It's done. La masa is done. When the masa is done, it's done.
Okay.
Nomás you can serve in a plate if you have a party or whatever. Put the chili sauce on the top, the one left over for
what a great
this
idea.
and cheese. You can put cheese too on this one.
You can melt the cheese over the top? Nice.
You know this caldito? You can warm it up, put a little bit of cheese and put them in the top.
Okay.
All right, guys, that's it for us. I hope you enjoyed my mom's tamal perdido. That's it. You want to say bye, Mom? Bye. ¿Y tú di adiós, mija?
Bye, kids.